refrigerator that don't cool down, and I'm gonna check the pump here to see what the resistance is. Hopefully I don't get in the way of the camera. $23. $27. $17. Now, the reason that's reading like that is because there's got to be something wrong with the pump. Because I checked it previously earlier, and it read 9, about 5, and about 5. So what happens that I notice is when the pump kicks on sometimes, it has a really weird vibration, and then it kicks the relay out of this right here. This has been replaced, so this is a brand new part. So when I have it connected and I turn it on, I put my hand on the pump and I could see a spark come from in here. It's because this was overheating or something, because it was moving on the inside. It was kind of just jerking back and forth a little bit, and it cut the relay out here. Now there's other times that it won't do that and it'll just run fine, but it still doesn't cool down the refrigerator. So we can see what it does this time. Let me plug it in. And I'm going to put my hand on the top here, and if you hear you'll hear a click when it pops out though. Hopefully you'll be able to hear that. It feels like it's running right this time. It's just a solid vibration. When it acts up, it's a weird type of vibration. But it usually has to run for a little bit before it will kick that breaker out, if it's gonna. But like I said, this time it doesn't feel too bad. So you can't always depend on the resistance readings the first time, because like I said, I checked it a couple times and they read fine. And then this last time when that relay kicked out, we just checked it and they were really high. Yeah, so this time it's all right. Let me unplug it and try it again. All right, I got it unplugged. Let's pull this off and let's check those windings again. I'll try not to get in the way, but I probably will. So here's the two bottom ones. $19. There's the right side, top and bottom. $14. And the left side, top and bottom. $14. So it's still not reading right there. I hope I can show you that the readings turn out right. I was just trying to short these out a little bit to see if that affects it at all. And then we'll try to do this again. Alright, the two bottom ones. Oops. Alright, now we got a 9. 9.3 on the two bottom ones. Now the right side. If I can get my probe in there the right way. Okay, that's a 5. I know you can barely see that, but and now the left side and the top. Oops. The way I'm doing this is kind of awkward. That's the other side, 4.9. So you can see that it does read right, or close to right at times, but it also reads really high. So you can't trust the ohm readings all the time. So let's plug this in and see what it does, see if we get a pop this time. And I'll see if it feels like it's vibrating weird. Oops. Sorry about that. Alright, it's plugged in. There it goes. Feels normal again this time. But we'll let it go and see if we hear a click. I was just wiggling it a little bit to see if it knocks it out of balance or something. Oops. That was wiggling it too much, I guess. Not clicking yet. It might not, because this time it still feels pretty good. It usually clicks within like the first minute that I've noticed. So what it's doing is it's heating up. That's why it kicks out that relay. Doesn't seem like it wants to do it this time either. And this isn't getting hot either. There's nothing getting warm. So let's try it again. Unplugged it. Plugged it in. There it goes. It vibrates more when it first starts, but then it seems like it levels out. But I'll keep doing this until I can get you to hear the click. And then I'll, oh, there it went right there. So it clicked out. So now this has stopped vibrating altogether, so it's not running anymore because that kicked out. So if I take this off, now listen for this thing to click back, because there's probably no power. Nope, there's no voltage. So when this thing clicks back in, then we should see a voltage on there. Right now it's only like 1.5 volts AC. It's supposed to be 120. And there's nothing on this other side either, I don't believe. Nope, same thing on there. There it goes, it clicked out, clicked back in. So now we have 120 volts again. So it just had to cool down, and then it will click back to normal again. So now we have voltage there again. So, unfortunately, I blew my breaker too at that time. But you see what's going on with this, so I'm going to say that this is a bad pump. Let me get the breaker put back on, and we'll read those resistance. Well, let me try to do it right now. I'll put it back in ohms. Get my phone set up here because I just have it leaning up against the light. This is going to be the two bottom ones. Come on. Okay, is my meter acting up? Yes, my meter is acting up. There we go. I think. I need to fix my meter. But I've been telling me that for a while now. Okay, this should work. The two bottom ones, we're at 14 again. The back one and the top one, we're at 10. Now the front one and the top one, we're also at 10. And then now the two bottom ones again, it's at 14.8. See, so they're reading all really strange. So I'm being led to believe that we have a bad pump in here. So we're not going to replace this. They want to just, if it's bad, they're just going to get a new refrigerator because this is about 10 years old or something like that. So, all right. I think that's all we need to see on this one. So make sure you double check those measurements. If it's blowing the relay, let it cool down first and then put it on there again. Try it, play around like we just did. But yeah, don't believe the resistance readings the first time you measure them. All right, we'll see you in the next one.